Hello guys, and today I'm also putting out 2 videos because I have literally nothing better to do, and yeah, so let's get into it. This isn't necessarily a traditional philosophy video. It's a video about why I became an atheist and why I'm still an atheist to this day. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer one. I know a lot of my videos are like 15-minute plus videos, but yeah, so this video isn't trying to tell you to become an atheist. It isn't reasons why you should become an atheist. I'm just simply want to tell my story of why I became an atheist. So I am an atheist because I find it completely illogical that there was a deity or a creature that created the universe. Today I'm going to be talking about more of a Christianity central argument here, or not argument, just version of becoming an atheist here. So if you're a Muslim that became an atheist, or if you're Jewish or Mormon, etc., etc., I'd like to hear your story. You can put it down in the comments below, but yeah, so let's keep going. So I guess when I truly decided to become an atheist was when I read Timothy 2:11. Let a woman learn in silence with full submission. I permit no woman to teach or have authority over a man. She is to keep silent. I think that I read it probably 4th grade. That's when I said, you know what, I can't be religious anymore. This isn't for me. This doesn't stand up for what I believe in. And my family, to this day, is still very Christian, especially my grandmother, and none of my family members, even to this day, condone the fact that I'm an atheist. But you know, Timothy 2:11, it was just like the breaking point for me. I had been having questions. You know, is God real? Could God be real? That's when I stopped being a Christian. And I actually did believe in a God for a little bit after that, but in the end I started to even drift away from the thought that there is a God and just become a complete full atheist. So I gotta pull up some more reasons I'm an atheist on right now. 1 second. Okay, so the next few are gonna be straight out of everyone's favorite section of the Bible, Deuteronomy. And I quote, "If someone has a stubborn and rebellious son who does not obey his father and mother and will not listen to them, when they discipline him, his father and mother shall take hold of him and bring him to the elders at the gate of his town. They shall say to the elders, 'This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey us. He is a glutton and a drunkard.' Then all of the men in his town are to stone him to death. You must purge evil from among you. All Israel will hear of it and be afraid." Deuteronomy 20:18. Now, I should not have to explain why this is just completely awful, but I will just for the sake of it. Okay, so this literally states that if you have a son who disobeys you, you have the right, or no, you have the duty to take him to the heads, the leaders in your village, and have him stoned to death, simply because he is rebellious and disobeys you. This isn't something that's normal. This is clearly something written up by somebody who has violent tendencies, is mentally ill, or just in general has something wrong with them. There's no rationalization. I mean, that's as literal and blatant as you can get. There is no explanation for this. I mean, it's completely ridiculous. And you know it's completely ridiculous. But let's keep going on. Deuteronomy 2:11, you shall not wear material of mixed wool and linen together. Once again, this is insane. It's literally saying that you cannot wear a garment of clothing that is a mixture of two fabrics. So yeah, that's, once again, cannot be rationalized out of. That's like blatant and literal. So yeah, that's all the stuff I'm going to do from the Bible. But let me continue more about my journey into becoming a non-believer, like not believing in God. This was around 4th grade, so 4 or 5 years ago. I was originally 4th grade, like beginning of 4th grade is when I stopped being a Christian, but still believed in God. But around the middle of the year, after having conversations with my friends who were atheists, I decided that it wasn't logical that a deity had created the universe. And from what I knew, after studying a lot, after using YouTube as one of my greatest resources, I decided that humanity as a whole would be better without gods. So in that moment, I became an atheist. When I made that split decision or that split thought in my head, I became an atheist. Because I thought religion causes war, religion causes terrorism, religion is just this awful, violent monolith that is people use for justification for their own insanity, their own animalistic desires. And so religion drives people mad. It's something that can make a sane man into a psychopath. Because the way it preaches is that if you don't obey or abide by all the laws within said book, you will suffer infinite pain. And that's what compels these people to work on behalf of their deities in evil and disgusting ways. And don't tell me that this is just Muslim people. This is not just Muslim people. The abortion clinic bombing. There's so much, just so much evidence that religion is a detriment to humanity. Most of the terrorist attacks in the world are carried out because of one's religion. It's a disturbing, scary world, and one thing that makes it even more scary is the fact that 80% of its people are innately religious. Anyway, guys, see y'all tomorrow.